Here with Janine Hudson, who was a client of Jodi Gladstone's. Keyword is was a client. Jodi did withdraw from the case 2 weeks before the big trial date, after the trial date was continued 4 times. And Janine, how much money do you think Jodi walked away with of your hard-earned cash?
$8,000.
Could be even more, possibly, or
Could be.
tell me your experience with Jodi.
I trusted her. I thought that she was going to help me get my kids out of a bad situation with their father. They deserve a lot better, and I thought she felt the same way that I felt.
Jodi's a single mom herself, I believe, with 2 kids, correct?
Correct.
Yep. So she was the perfect choice.
I thought that she would understand exactly what I was feeling. Not only did Jodi break my wallet, she broke my heart as well.
You're pretty calm today. How long have you not been calm?
I have been upset, and probably the reason why I haven't said anything since September, when she withdrew from my case 2 weeks prior to my court case, not giving another lawyer enough time to actually read through what was going on and see that my children don't belong with their father.
What can you say about Jodi's customer service?
It was awful. It was awful. I tried calling her all the time. I didn't get to speak with her. I talked to Zach, who is her assistant, who had stated that many clients were calling, screaming at him because Jodi wasn't returning their phone calls as well, and he appreciated the fact that I was not screaming at him.
Now, Zach is the new paralegal. There was another paralegal,
Geraldine.
and she was admitted to Alcoholics Anonymous, correct?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard through the grapevine. But tell me more about the service,
She
the lack of
was a good
service.
assistant, though.
Yep.
Geraldine always helped me. She understood everything I had to go through. Although it was Jodi's job to do the work, it always seemed that Geraldine was doing the work. And when she hired a new paralegal, he was talking to me, but I wasn't seeing any work that was being done.
You were robbed of $8,000, could be more.
Correct.
If Jodi was sitting here right now, is there anything that would make this situation any better?
I don't see any remorse in her for what she's done to me.
Saw her in court today, correct?
I did. I saw her in court today. She was smirking about everything. She sat there quiet.
Why was she in court, just out of curiosity? Obviously you know, and I know, but tell our audience here, well, why was Jodi in court?
She was in court robbing us of the money that she robbed us of.
And represented herself?
No, she did not. Her ex-husband represented her.
And tell me more about Jodi's demeanor in court.
She could care less. She sat there like she was just another lawyer waiting for another case. That she wasn't the defendant.
Any eye contact? I mean, this is your former lawyer. Any eye contact? Was there any
wouldn't
acknowledgement?
No, she didn't look at me. She didn't look at either one of us. So she didn't care. She didn't bother what she did to me.
Would you say Jodi did 50% of the work that she should have done? 25%? What percentage would you put on the amount of work that Jodi did?
I would say that I asked Jodi to help me with my visitation with my children. It was in the court order prior to hiring a lawyer that I would have visitation with my children as my ex found fit. It was a year and a half that I didn't get to see my children. Therefore, I knew it was time to hire a lawyer. She got me Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. I couldn't find a decent job having to see my children on those days that would help with my money issues. Jodi knew that I had money issues, and she still took on my case because my beliefs is that she felt that even if I couldn't pay it, that Ramu would pay it for me.
Who's Ramu?
Ramu's my boyfriend. And
But what's Ramu's relationship with Jodi?
they were BNI buddies.
But did he pay any of the tab at all? Did he give Jodi any money?
Yes. He gave her the first $1,500. And then when I called and I made payment plans with Jodi to continue my case for custody because my ex had physically abused my children. Ramu said he unfortunately couldn't help me out with that, that I would have to make payment plans with Jodi. And I made an agreement with Jodi, which I did stick to. If I couldn't come up with the full amount that week, then I would put it in the next week's, so it would equal out to be the same amount. She was agreeing upon the payment plan, and whenever it came down to the ending balance, Jodi started contacting Ramu, which was not his job to pay. It was mine. She never contacted me. Every time I tried to call her, she refused my phone calls. She was always busy. She never returned any of my phone calls. Her customer service was awful. When I did see her in court, she I just didn't feel like she was there for me. That was it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.